Now batting for the Panthers, number 11, Avery McComas.
Did that sound it? Did you hear that outside? Did it work?
Yeah, this is the Hornets hitting now.
Correction for the Hornets, number 11, Chandler Kelly.
That's sound outside. I'm having to get a login for the computer.
Oh, okay, I see.
The ball was high.
Yeah, Merle's 4 foot tall, so it looks good to him.
Now batting number 8, Cody Cook.
No, it's not. I'm trying to figure out. You're good. I'm just trying to figure it out. That's all. I've never messed with this one.
Pressing any.
Well, it just, if you don't have to press it hard, just press it. What is this? 7 weeks in. It's that one. This is a brand new thing, so I don't know how to mess with this one.
Now batting number 8, Cody Cook.
That one sounded like I heard that.
Yeah, I just texted one of the umpires. I don't know any people from either one of these towns that asked them if they could hear it.
Correction to the scoreboard there now, 2 down. Now batting number 9, Zach Luker.
Sorry. No, you're good. Sorry if I want to call you on your off day. So, all right. It's working now. I heard it.
Push it up in here, so is it good? I don't want to scare
Do like half now. So. It's about that.
Teams enter the tournament. For Amber Pocasset, they are the defending Class A state champions. First school title in boys history for any sport for Amber or Pocasset. Stuart comes into the game as a Class B state semifinalist from the spring playoffs. Both teams in action here for a varsity prep game. Our tournament host is Larry Milligan. Used to be assistant coach and admin with both Binger-Oney Schools and Sealing Schools. This is the 4th annual Best of the Best Baseball Festival here at Oklahoma University on the L. Dale Mitchell Field for the Sooners ballpark. And strikes out the side, gets them all 3. So we'll head to the bottom of the first. Score remains 0-0. Amber Pocasset will be up to bat. Bottom of the first coming up. For those of you that will be listening later, all the games today will be tape-delayed broadcast. Highlights will be up and available after the game's conclusion. Reason why we are not live streaming the games is because there is a fee to use the field. The teams do have an option and opportunity to share revenue, So we need as many of you as possible to come out to the park, support your team today. There'll be a total of 8 teams participating and 4 games in total today. Our 10 a.m. game obviously features Amber Pocasset versus a upstart scrappy Stuart bunch. They'll be returning a lot of team roster members from last season's team and squad, and so should be a very good tournament field today. At approximately, and again keep in mind these times are all approximately 12:30 p.m. it'll be the Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs versus the Rattan Rams, and then at 3 p.m. again approximately it'll be the Calumet Chieftains. Correction, I'm sorry, I got the times wrong on that. Fort Cobb, Broxton, and Rattan is the 12:30 game. The 3 o'clock game is Arapahoe Butler versus Silo, Battle of Indians and Rebels. And then to close out the tournament at approximately 5:30 p.m. will be the Calumet Chieftains and the Oktahoma Tigers. So we'll do our best to keep you updated throughout the tournament. We'll have some box scores up and recaps of the games.
I mean, if you could show me how to do it, I could do it. I just don't want to mess up the innings. You know how to do it?
Yeah. So,
Now batting number 70, Briar Anglin.
clear panel. Outs. This is for away runs. This is for home runs. This is for away hits, home hits, home errors. So, strike, ball 1, and then you clear the count. You can add like a hit.
You know what you're doing?
I'm gonna figure it out.
All right, the blooping single to right field puts a base runner on early for Amber Pocasset.
So, and then if you want to.
Now batting number 11, Avery McComas.
What'd you do there? Oh,
I just put a 0 there. So then when there's outs, after 3 outs, it will go to the next inning.
what happens if you mess up?
Uh,
Then you screwed up. Then you messed up.
Just come to me and I can edit it.
Don't
and
mess
so
up.
that- Don't mess up.
Don't mess up.
Okay, how do we change the away and the home to teams?
I'll have to do it during break, but it's a keyboard system,
Okay.
so it's
Okay.
under here. I'll have to go under there and edit it.
Okay.
All right, throws down the situational sack bunch. He is bobbled, but still gets the base runner 1-3 on the fielder's choice tag. And now in safe at second. Now batting number 9, Trace Berry.
I think it was the start.
Ball is perfectly blooped out to center field. That's going to put him in the corner. It's going to send him home. And Amber Pocasset will get the first run of the day. Takes the 1-0 lead on the RBI single by
Twice.
Mr. Berry. Now batting number 6, Jackson Riley. So 2 hits, 2 batters, and 1 situational bunt put down. You couldn't script it much better for Ampo to start the game here.
Ball.
Ball was put in place to the shortstop, or correction, second baseman to the shortstop. Unable to turn the 4-6. Well, he did give him the 4-6-3. So he's going to be out at second on the fielder's tag. He fired his arm the wrong direction, so the guy at second base is signaling safe. The guy at first is signaling out. So it confused me there momentarily. So we have a forced out at second, 2 down. Now batting number 5, Jackson Nix.
I just don't know how.
Good God, this chick is crazy. This has been insane. Just the same stuff over and over again.
Blooping shot out to center field, chases it down and flies out.
So then you're pressing
So-
twice for outs.
1 run scores. Amber Pocasset takes the early lead 1-0. We'll head to the top of the second inning. You're watching PNTV coverage of the 4th annual Best of the Best Baseball Festival at the University of Oklahoma.
What? What's their name again?
AMPO.
And then what's he waiting?
S-T-U-A-R-T, Stuart.
ART.
So to recap the first inning, it is 3 strikeouts for Ampo up against Stewart's batters. We head to the bottom of the first. Ampo leads it off with a single, throws down a sac bunt, an RBI single, and then a 4-6 fielder's choice tag out, and then fly out to center field.
I don't have music right now at the moment, but I'm on that case right now. So
We'll be adding music to the broadcast later, so we'll let you know. Unfortunately, you're going to hear this in arrears, so it won't necessarily be that big of a deal for those of you that are watching after the fact. Just a reminder, if you don't have anything going on today, please come out to Oklahoma. We would love to have you. This is an opportunity to show your support for all 8 teams in action today and give them an opportunity to kickstart their season. Many of the teams will be playing in tournaments starting around August 15th through the 17th. However, that's not to say that some teams won't be in action before that particular Thursday through Saturday weekend.
You could tell me to move, Brooke. It's all right, bud.
What was that?
I apologize for not getting the name on the jersey. He walked up at an odd angle, and I'm still having a hard time catching the back of it.
Merle, where is that?
Oh. Greg.
Do you have one?
Are you helping them?
Greg.
Now batting number 99, Trenton Wimbley. In for the single, safe at first.
Here's a hit. So then push on the top where it says the green. Put hits. Put hit here. Yeah, push it. There you go.
Look at that. You're an official. We're not putting errors tonight. We're gonna do that. Teams have like 7 errors and 2 hits.
Can I follow or reading?
Mm.
Come on. Right.
That wasn't much.
Yeah. Well,
Throws down the sack bunt. Pitcher's going to go to first. 1-3 again. Oh, safe. Foot comes off the bag. So beats out the throw. That will be an infield single. And 2 base runners on now for Stuart after struggling early in the top of the first with 3 consecutive strikeouts.
actually an error, but don't count it.
Don't count it. Don't count it.
Now batting number 7, Nolan Lindley.
Who's with them?
It wasn't. It was an error.
That this shade is cold and soft. This one's hot.
Throw is just a little bit off balance from the pitcher. As a result, forces the first baseman's foot to lift off. Otherwise, a routine ground out and fielder's choice tag. Stuart in business now here. Again, throws down a potential bunt. Got to think that a bunt and a soft infield hit is in place to go toward first They're going to try to do anything other than hit it directly to third base for a potential double or triple play. Any blooping single or deep shot will allow a tag up and runner to advance. Game 1 of 4 here on tap today at OU. Does throw down a bunt, perfectly executed. Spins the lefty around. He gets the throw out this time. Base runner advances second and third.
Ball out.
Sack bunt.
Well, small ball is on display here early on. Amber Pocasset advanced to base runner from first to second on a sack bunt. Single allows him to round second and third and go home. And let's see now if Stuart gets the benefit of the doubt here in the top of the second after beating out the throw with the foot coming off first and then a perfectly executed bunt down first base line.
That was a ball. Like when Merle standing in Bolivia and grabbing the
We'll have a brief timeout and pause in action here. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsors for today's video highlights, plays of the game, and tape delayed broadcast. Freedom Ford and Turner Welding.
Huh? Yes. Yeah. No, sorry. I'm sure there is somewhere.
Called corner strike. Now batting number 18, Dallin Whitaker. And the swing and a miss. Now batting number 2, Bartlett Patterson. All right, we are now in the top of the third inning. I apologize. We had some technical difficulties. So we have switched to a private booth. That way it'll be quieter, less talking, ambient background noise. Stuart in the top of the second got a single, infield single off of a potential error at first base, wild throw from the pitcher, and then a 1-3 fielder's choice sack bunt. Pop-up fly wraps it up. For Amber Pocasset in the bottom of the second inning, they had a walk and then a single, a sack bunt, RBI, and then a ground out. And then fly out to wrap it up. Third strike base on ball attempt. He is out at first. And in for another strike. And hit to the shortstop. 6-3 ground out. So it is another 3-up, 3-down inning for Stuart, much like the first. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Amber Pocasset continues to lead 2-0 over Stuart. 3 hits to 1 hit. No official errors in the game, though one was super close. Coming up to bat for Amber Pocasset will be senior number 11, Avery McComas. And the single for McComas makes him 2 for 2 today. Over to the third. Oh, wild throw. We do have our first error of the day, and that one will officially be a E5. Now batting is number 6, junior Jackson Riley. And the walk. We'll have a timeout at the mound with head coach Josh Williams. All right, back in action now, batting number 5, senior Jackson Nix. I'd like to once again thank our coverage sponsors for today's live stream, Freedom Ford and Turner Welding. You'll notice a smattering of businesses in the top left corner. All of those businesses have participated in this year's tournament as a sponsor, either through financially backing the tournament coverage or by providing gift cards so that coaches, assistants, and the referee and coordinators can have a nice meal on them. We'd like to thank Charleston's, BJ's, the Winston, the Mont, Chewy's, El Huevo, Mexican Diner, Elite Trophy, Pub W, Red Rock Canyon Grill, Ranch Steakhouse, Red Lobster, and Fowler of Toyota. Technically Fowler of Norman, but they have Toyota multiple discount and top-of-the-line dealership floors and bukus of cars in the metro area, so check them out. So 4 hits on the day for Amber Pocasset now. They are threatening to score here in the bottom of the third and really bust the game open. No outs, bases loaded, 1-2 pitch count will resume. Chopper goes foul. And K-Time gets him on the strikeout, 1 down. Now batting number 10, senior Cale Jones. And we have a hit by pitch. That'll score a third run for Amber Pocasset, 3-0 lead. Well, they get the strikeout. Unfortunately, bases remain loaded. Now up at the plate, number 24, senior Maddox Crayon. Swing and a miss. Gets engulfing there too. Pop-up fly to left field. And it'll be a sac RBI, 4-0 lead for Amber Pocasset. And the walk loads him up again for the third time of the inning. Coming up to bat next, number 12 looks like freshman Ryan Blitschke. Oh, correction on that. I just butchered that. My apologies, sophomore Bennett Posey. Hard hit to right field, flies out. And they'll strand 3, but only after they score 2. 4-1 is your lead through 3. We'll head to the top 4th inning with the Stuart Hornets coming up to bat. You're watching Prep Nation TV. Now batting number 9, Zach Luker. Hard hit. Second of the day for Stuart. They've got another base runner on first. Now batting number 99, Trenton Wimberly. Six, 4 tag out. Not the best looking play, but they do get the base runner. So in safe at first. Just goes foul. Up through the middle, another single. Base runners first and second for the Hornets. Now coming to bat, number 7, Nolan Lindley. I'd like to again thank our coverage sponsor for today's video highlights, tape delay broadcast, and our tournament coverage of the 4th annual Best of the Best Baseball Festival, Freedom Ford and Turner Welding. Also, a big shout out to our sponsors for this year's awards, Elite Trophies, and then other sponsors include for gift cards and sponsorship, Charleston's, BJ's Restaurant, The Winston, The Bont, Chewy's, El Huevo Mexica Diner, Pub W, Red Rock Canyon Grill, Ranch Steakhouse, Red Lobster, and Fowler Toyota. And the strikeout. Boom, another hit. Bases loaded, Stuart. Nicely done. Now coming up to bat number 18, Dallin Whitaker. Just a reminder, we do have a set scheduled times for today's games. The opening game, 10 o'clock, obviously here, Amber Pocasset versus Stuart. Since this is tape delay, you'll be listening to it later. The next game up at approximately 12:30 p.m. will feature the Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs versus the Rattan Rams. Approximately 3 p.m. we'll have Arapahoe Butler Indians versus the Silo Rebels. And then at approximately 5:30 p.m., it'll be the Calumet Chieftains versus the Oklahoma Tigers to wrap up the 4th annual Best of the Best Baseball Festival. Bloops it over, he'll look home, fires first. And it's going to be a sack RBI. Stuart gets on the board. I think I would have fired home, but I think he lost his grip on the ball. As a result, sack RBI scores a run. And it's proving to be a beneficial and fruitful inning here now for Stuart. Stymied in the first and the third, 3 up, 3 down. Had some life in the second, and then again here now striking and getting on the scoreboard to make it a 4-1 ball game. More importantly, the error had gone their way, and the borderline error for Ampo had equaled out. However, Ampo had a decided 4-1 advantage in hits. It's now tied up 4-4 in that category. Flicks their wrist, infield pop-up fly. It's going to, and they dropped it. Run scores. All right. I'm going to call an E5 on that one. Shortstop had the position. Third baseman ran right into him, caused him to drop it. So now we do officially have one error of the game for each team. And the walk. So the worm has turned, as the old proverbial saying goes. After Amber Pocasset loaded the bases 3 times in the bottom of the third, Stuart has returned the favor here in the top of the fourth, loading him up now 3 times. Coming up to bat next, number 11, Chandler Kelly. in low. So 2 runs have already played it here in the top of the 4th. Lead has been cut in half. More importantly, the 4-1 advantage in hits for Ampo now evened up 4 apiece. Both teams with a official error. Just so happens to be an E5 and an E6 for the 2 teams if you're keeping track. Throwing error for Stuart, and then a fielding error as the third baseman pretty much knocks over the shortstop after he had a routine infield pop-up fly ready to go. Run scores. Chopper to first. It'll be a 3 unassist tag. Stuart scores 2, Strands 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning with Ampo coming up to bat. It is a 4-2 lead for the Panthers. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage. Day 1 only action here at the 4th annual Best of the Best Baseball Festival at the University of Oklahoma. All right, back to bat for the Panthers, the defending Class A state champions. It'll be number 10, Cale Jones, up at the plate. Called strike. That'll take us to a full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strikeout. So a nice pitch and good start for a bottom top portion inning. Much needed momentum shift for Stuart. Class B versus A matchup here. For all practical purposes, unless something shocking happens with ADM counts, I would give you a 99.9999% chance that Amber Pocasset will be in A for fall and Stuart will be in Class B for fall. Weirder things have happened, though. So the single puts another base runner on. Now batting number 15, Ethan Schwartz. Cale Jones with the single, fifth hit of the day for Amber Pocasset. Swing and a miss. Going to be just off the mark. Had the ball been lower, he would have definitely had him on the tag out, as is safe with the stolen base at second. Got him at third. So they didn't get the force out at second like they wanted, but even better, they get him at third and takes him out of scoring position. Now coming up to bat, number 7, freshman Mason Budd. Just goes foul. Swing and a miss. Ball is put in play. That one may fall. And it does. Perfectly executed single. Going to allow him to steal second, so they'll have him on the corners as they had prior. And now Ampo threatening to score here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Now batting number 5, senior Jackson Nix. Six hits now on the day for Amber Pocasset. Most have been singles. I don't think they've had a double yet. They have had one extended into a second base after rolling. Each team has a sac RBI. Each team has a run scoring as a result of an error. Otherwise, it is 3 earned runs for Ampo and 1 earned run for Stuart so far. Looping single, that one's going to fall as well. And maybe your first double of the day. Oh, yeah, wisely. Pull back, pull back, pull back. There we go. 5-2 lead now, run scores. Runners on the corners once again for the Panthers. RBI single Nix. Now batting number 10, Cale Jones. And another blooping shot. RBI single. And man, 3 times in a row, runners first and third on the corners for Ampo. They are living right today.
That was my whole thing. Had he not argued with them, had he not debated that he didn't do it or whatever.
Now batting number 18, Tanner Sutton. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner at third, which isn't always the case. Usually you see that change made over at first base. So an interesting call for Coach Graham. Maybe signaling here that speed is of a essence and premium. A little smaller runner and definitely probably faster. Rips it out to center field. Not going to make it, so it's a fly out. We'll head to the top of the 5th with the Hornets coming up to bat. The score is now Amber Pocasset 6, Stuart 2. You're watching Prep Nation TV. And the single. So good job, Mr. Cook. Now batting number 9, Zach Luker. And back-to-back singles. Well, Stuart is proving to be a good fit for the tournament today. Very scrappy, resilient, responding back. Now at the plate, number 99, senior Trenton Wimberly. And the single once again. Now batting number 22, Nolan Stewart. Just off the glove, can't get it. They're going to send him home. RBI single, bases remain loaded for the Hornets. And it is now cut in half again. Was 4-0, then 4-2, 6-2, now 6-3. 8 hits apiece for both teams. Coming up to bat next, number 7, Nolan Lindley. We'll have a courtesy runner at first base. Stuart with the RBI single, and then Colt Carlton coming in replacement for the hitter. So both teams now have made a courtesy substitution runner. Only difference is Ampo did it at third base, and Stuart has now done it at first. Swing and a miss. Outside, evens up the pitch count, 2-2. And the bases loaded walk scores the run. So for the second time of the game, Stuart has cut the lead in half and been able to get within 2. Good game. We may be having a pitching change here. Head coach Cheyenne Graham going out to the mound. Looks like we will. Jackson Nix leaves the game. As long as he doesn't lose the lead, he'll still be the winning pitcher. With no outs in effect, he goes only 4.0. And the new pitcher, Trace Berry, will inherit, unfortunately, 3 unearned runs on base. So what that means in a shortened version is that should he get 3 outs and no runs score, then for the day, Jackson Nix will have 8 hits and 4 runs allowed, 1 unearned, 3 earned. And if any and all of the 3 base runners come across the plate, they will not be attributed to Mr. Berry. They will go to Mr. Nix. Berry would only be accountable for the runner at home plate should he hit a home run or score. Now batting number 18, Dallin Whitaker. Infield gets the double play. So sack RBI, run scores. Six, 4-3 on the double play. And now we have a ball game. Closest that it's been since the basically bottom of the first inning when Ampo took the 1-0 lead. Chops it out to center. Snags it. All right, so they score 3, Strand 1. We will head to the bottom of the 5th inning with Ampo coming up to bat. You're watching Prep Nation TV. And K-time. Now batting number 0, sophomore Bennett Posey. I'd like to once again thank our coverage sponsor for today's video highlights, plays of the game, and tape delay broadcast, Freedom Ford and Turner Welding. I'd like to also thank our sponsors for either awards, gift cards for coaches and staff, or sponsoring our most valuable player and outstanding player awards. Those go to Charleston's BJ's Restaurant, the Winston, the Mont, Chewy's, El Huevo, Elite Trophies, Pub W, Red Rock Canyon Grill, Ranch Steakhouse, Red Lobster, and Fowler Toyota. The walk for the Panthers proves beneficial. They have now got a base runner on in all 5 innings. We had 3 up, 3 downs for Stuart in the first and the third. Otherwise, we have had very competitive ball, and this has been an exceptionally well-played game so far. Now batting number 17, Briar England. And end low for the ball. Whips it out to center field. Looks like it's going to be a short fly. Snags it right at the OU logo, and it is 1 down. Coming up to bat next, number 11, senior Avery McComas. I believe Avery is 2 for 2 on the day so far. 2 singles, 1 RBI. Throws down the bunt, is going to roll foul, so they'll have to run it back. Goes to first. And safe, but ooh, that was really close with the hand coming off temporarily. So almost got him on the tag out. And the walk puts him on. Two base runners on, both as a walk. Now coming up to the plate, current pitcher, occasionally catcher, number 9, senior Trace Berry. Fly out to right field. And they hold them scoreless. So our inning recap for the 5th. Stuart has a single by Cook, another single by Luker, a single by Wimberly, an RBI single by Stuart, a walk scores a run, hit into a 6-4-3 double play, and then the fielder's choice allows one run to score, and then the pop-up fly. For Ampo, strikeout, walk, fielder's choice, fly out to center field, a walk, and then a fly out to right field. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Score remains Ampo 6, Stuart 5. You're watching Prep Nation TV. And the walk. Nicely done by Chandler Kelly. Now batting number 8, Cody Cook. Ball gets away from him. Stolen base. And flies out. Infield pop-up's going to hook foul, though. The pitcher, though, hustles it up. Briar Anglin now on the mound for the Panthers. Infield pop-up fly. So it's been pitched by committee today for the Panthers. Nix pitched 4, gave way, bases loaded to Barry. He pitched an inning, and then Anglin in relief now for an inning. We'll see if he goes the distance here. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be the Amber Pocasset Panthers coming up to bat. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage. As long as everything holds true to form, we will have winning pitchers. Will be Jackson Nix for Ampo, and the losing pitcher would be Nolan Stewart for Stuart. I apologize for the little tongue twister there. Now batting number 6, Jackson Riley. I'd like to once again thank our coverage sponsor for today's tape delay broadcast, video highlights and plays of the game, Freedom Ford and Turner Welding. I'd like to give a big shout out to the following sponsors and patrons for making it available so that we could get Most Outstanding and Valuable Player Awards plus gift cards for staff, coaches, and assistants. Charleston's BJ's Restaurant, The Winston, The Mont, Chewy's, El Huevo, Elite Trophies, Pub W, Red Rock Canyon Grill, Ranch Steakhouse, Red Lobster, and Fowler Toyota. And the strikeout. Now batting number 5, senior Jackson Nix. E6 puts the base runner on. Now batting number 10, senior Cale Jones. I'm hoping that isn't an issue, but we have got a siren that just started and has yet to go off. We will let you know if it does require killing the feed. I'm hoping this is just a high noon test that they do in certain counties throughout Oklahoma to make sure the emergency broadcast system and sirens are functional. We have reached high noon here in Norman. Safe at second base with the stolen base. So the no pitch on the batter stepping out of the box, giving timeout. And officially now time in. 0-2 pitch count correction, scoreboard had read 1-1. Chopper to first. He'll look second, fires first. 1-3 ground out. Now batting number 24, senior Maddox Crayon. Inside corner called. Swing and a miss. Outside corner. Swing and a miss, try count. All right, we'll head to the top of the 7th inning. So back-to-back innings, Ampo has been held scoreless. We will see if Stuart can do anything here in the top of the 7th coming up. They need at least 1 run. 2 to take the first lead in the game. Just a reminder, Amber Pocasset does not.
We were fixing to win a game, the Sunday game, fly ball to Edison, and left, he goes foul, and it goes back, Edison's hand to win the game, it lands 5 feet behind him. Back all right? No good, still, full power, it's hard.
Single for Stuart puts a base runner on once again. Stuart back up to bat. And rips another single. So definitely making it interesting here in the top of the 7th. Coming up to bat for Stuart now will be number 7, Nolan Lindley. The pressure is on Ampo here. They need to get 3 outs with no runs scored. Stuart just needs 1 to potentially send this thing to extra innings. Throws down the bunt. In, safe. Oh boy, what a turn of events here. Catcher Barry just locked up and didn't throw anywhere. Not going to assign an error on that, but you got to fire. You got to fire quick, and it's got to be on point to first if you can't switch it over to third. Really good jump on the base path for going to second and third, actually. So really the only out to be had was going to first there. However, you do run the risk of a wild throw scoring the game-winning run. It's going to have to be a shallow out. Flies out to center, tags up. He's going to score, folks. We have, oh, he got him. Holy moly on the tag out. 2 down. Steals. So we have a double play. So in effect, it becomes a unassist fly to center field and then an 8-2 double play on the throw out and tag at home plate. Stolen base after that, though. We're going to have a conference here between umpire and referee to make sure they got the call correct. They're looking at third. They're confirming the out. So it is 2 down now. Stuart has to get the runner at third now, which is crucial after the stolen base. It was a really close bang-bang play, even at third, that they might get him on that and potentially just close it out. So fun, exciting game 1. Ampo looked like they might be running away with it. Jumped out to a 4-0 lead. It was cut in half, 4-2. They put it back up to 6-2. And then here comes Stuart with 3 unanswered runs to make it 6-5 for a razor-thin margin. And more importantly, hold Amber Pocasset scoreless in back-to-back innings. Crowd definitely came to life, boy. There's some strong views on that tag out at home, but woo, that'll do it, folks. Defensive play of the game on display right here.
Oh, this crazy.
Oh, wait, did they still hold the walker off?
And the Pocasset Panthers, the defending Class A state champions, victorious 6-5.
Yeah.
Over the Stuart Hornets, Class B state semifinalists in the spring. Next game up features Pocasset versus Virginia. Just a reminder, head coach and assistant Josh and Jerry Williams, and head coach and assistant Cheyenne Graham.
Hey, where's your brother at? I don't care if you put it in your
Oh,
pocket. I don't care if you put it in your pocket. Everybody ready? Your hat? Get your shoes. Put your shoes on.